Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy Fresh Who. I'm here with my dog Bobby B.
Yo, what's good?
Back
What's
with
good?
the Don't Mind Me podcast, man. What episode are we on? Just
12.
12, 13?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
12.
12.
Okay,
Yeah.
good job. Thank you. Yeah, man, we back with a special guest, though, man. Got my dog, man, my guy, the
Yes,
one
sir.
and only, man, OG Illao.
What's good?
What's up, homie?
What's the deal, man?
How you
What's
been?
happening?
y'all don't have headphones on, so I don't want headphones on.
Okay.
All right,
Oh,
there we
yeah.
go.
Whatever
All right.
you, I mean, what's the word?
I want to look cool. You know what I'm saying? So,
Cool, man. You look, coordinated and stuff.
Right.
Right now, man, I'm doing great. You know what I'm saying? Everything. I mean, it's been busy as hell lately, but you know, that's the stuff that we asked for. So
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know,
Good problems, man.
Yeah,
Busy
good
how,
problems,
busy
yeah,
how.
yeah.
For the people who may not know, you know what I'm saying, who is Will, who is OG Illao, who,
Yeah.
you know, what do you do? Who,
Will or OG Illao, I'm the creative director and owner of theMSQshop. We're a creative project management company, so we do we help bring people's visions to life. You know, simply put, you know, we do graphic design, videography, photography, social media content and strategy. You know what I'm saying? Consulting, white label work. I mean, we do all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, but essentially, man, I just like to work on creative projects and help them come to life. You know what I'm saying? I like putting teams together, and I like working with those teams to collaborate on a vision. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Fire.
it. Yeah, that's essentially what I do in a nutshell.
Okay, dope. You are.
And then I manage Alexander Mack as well.
Shout out
who's a
Alexander
jazz
Mack,
rap
man.
musician.
Shout out Mack.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the homie. Yeah, you used to be an artist though, right? You used to be
I did used to be an artist. Yeah, I mean, I'm still an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I just, I used to rap, and I wanted to be a rapper as a career, and I no longer want to be a rapper as a career. But I still have that in me. You know what I'm saying? I always have that in me. And that's kind of a big part of what the music shop is, right? It's like influence of music, right? So, I'm still an artist. It's just priority shift. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I fell in love with a different part of the creative process, and you know, I feel like it's more me. You know what I'm saying? But I rap for like 17 years of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I tried to really do it for like 10. You know, and I did some cool things. So that part never really leaves you. It's just the you know, trying to make music as a career, you know, as the musician. I'm just over that part of my life. You know what I'm saying? So I like to make music that's fun for me. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody kind of has a purpose on like what their music is, and mine is just simply like, yo, just go out there and have fun with it. You know, life is stressful. There's so much expectations on you. Me, I'm like, yo, do you. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I always treated rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I love it. You know what I'm saying? Because
Fuck with that,
yeah, you can kind of be freer. You know what I'm saying? I got COVID in 2020. You know, I think I got it before that, or like early 2020, but I got 2021. Since then, I've had like symptoms of long COVID. So like, as y'all saw, I had to take breaths and stuff. I can't rap all the way through my verses anymore because of the COVID shit. So like, it's just different now. You know what I'm saying? And I realized that in the middle of a set, and I didn't know I had COVID at the time. So I was rapping down in Newport News at this dope ass spot. I can't remember the name of the spot, but it was so cool. It's an art spot down there. The Can. I did the song, and I felt through the song like I was like, man, I feel like just tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like worn out. I'm like, and my sets are like real high energy from the get. Like, we just turn up the whole time. And then I went to go do an acapella after my song, and I just had the issues I was having now where I can't like get it all the way out like I used to. You know what I'm saying? So that was also a part of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I knew I would never be like, or I wasn't at 100%. And I was already in that transition, so I was like, this is actually like maybe like some divine intervention. And I'm still working on that, you know what I'm saying? Running, stuff like that, trying to, you know, deal with the consequences of the long COVID thing. But yeah, it's real, you know what I'm saying? So and I haven't talked to anybody about that before, you know what I'm saying? Just because it's like something I've been dealing with, you know what I'm saying? But you know, those things like that, they weren't the reason that I stopped though. I was done. Like I was like, yo, I really want to be a creative director.
That was my next question. Like how'd you fall in love with the project? Like, you know what I mean? How'd you make that transition? Like,
so again, I was a rapper.
Right.
I was broke. You know, I was a starving artist type thing starting out, and I didn't know how to. I couldn't pay anybody to do graphic design, and I couldn't pay anybody to do videos. So I just had to learn and teach myself and like build my own teams and, you know, like kind of do that. I kind of got good at it, you know what I'm saying? And I had a successful single called Kareem that was like I was able to tour off of, and like it was on the radio, had a cool video. And this is kind of like really when technology was also kind of becoming way more accessible and cheaper, you know what I'm saying? So people were able to do more on their own. So other rappers and musicians started coming to me as like, hey, can you help me with the branding thing, with the social media thing, with my next song or my next project? And at first I was doing most of it just like because I love it, you know what I'm saying? Not that I was looking for credit, but I just didn't get like feel like I was getting the credit that I needed so that I could keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Illa helped me do this so that somebody else would be like, oh shit, that's dope. Because they were saying it's dope, but there was no mention of like my influence in it or my, you know, my work on it or, you know, whatever, which I wasn't mad about because I didn't ask for it. You know what I'm saying? I just realized like, yo, if I want to keep doing it, this is kind of how the game works. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, let me figure out how to make a business out of this thing. You know what I'm saying? So I just started doing freelance graphic design at first, freelance like strategy at first, and it just blossomed from there. And like, it went from just shooting, you know, working with musicians, and now we've worked with like huge corporations and brands and helped develop things for like big brands and stuff. And we're working on stuff right now that's on TV, you know, we can't even talk about, you know what I'm saying? Because it's white label work, you know what I'm saying? It started from necessity and then kind of developed into like, you know, something I loved. You know, and I didn't know I was going to love it, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I wasn't even a computer guy. Like, I just didn't really care. I was like, yo, I want to make these raps and then rap them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was all. Like, So, you know, working in this field, like, especially nowadays, you got to be very digital. Everything's about, you know, just high quality and, you know, that's where I'm at now. So it was kind of cool because I remember I was just talking to my wife about this the other day because I just had some cool things happen, you know what I'm saying, for my company. And I was like, I was really on some, like, I was on the front porch smoking. I was like, dog, I remember I was scared to buy my first, like, computer. Yeah, it was $300. But I was broke as fuck at the time. I'm being serious. I was going through my case, you know, I got the felony distribution charge, and I realized I was like, I'm going to be in a position where I got to kind of figure out, because I'm not going to be able to get good jobs. You know what I'm saying? They're not hiring me because of this situation, right? So I was like, I got to figure out something. I'm doing this. I'm like, this one, I make that kind of like jump into freelancing, and I'm like, but like $300, that's all I have. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm betting that I can pay this money and then just go out there and get clients. And I did, you know what I'm saying? I made the money back and I got rent, you know what I'm saying? But I used to have a different system, right? I used to hawk Twitter. There was a different way that Twitter was used back then. Like, hashtags were big. So people would say, I need a graphic designer, or not hashtags, but just like search on it. So somebody would be, I need a graphic designer. I need an album cover, in the search bar. I would open up, 20 tabs, search them all, and then just keep refreshing the pages, and I'd be the first one to comment on everybody's stuff. And that's how I built my business. And I've worked with, like, I counted the other day, like, the people that I know. We've worked with over 1,000 people over this, like, almost 10-year span, you know what I'm saying? Wow. So, but a lot of that was very heavy in the beginning because I was doing stuff for like $25, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I was just trying to learn, and I was just like so excited about it. And I was like, fuck, I'm not that as good as, like, I'm looking at, I grew up around Nicky Chulo. I don't know if y'all know him, but he works for Atlantic Records, right? Okay. He's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's he's like such a, I mean, I've talked to him multiple times, I've tried to just like get as much knowledge from him as possible because I love his brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way it works, how he does everything. Like, because sometimes it might just be him just laying a text on a iconic album, but that, like, imagine just being so good at that somebody's like, yo, we did the album, but yo, you're way better at placing text. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like you're so good at stuff that people will like hire you for something like that. He does all of it. You know what I'm saying? And so, and not just him. P.S. I'm dope. Like dog, she was like a huge inspiration. I remember. Her name is Princess Spencer, by the way. I was young and I thought I needed an EPK because I saw dope rappers having it.
Yeah,
and
everybody got them joints.
Yeah. But like her EPK, even in like 2009, 10, 11, somewhere around there, like was fire to today's standard. Like it was so sick. And she was like, at that time she was like, I think like $500. You know, not just not a lot now as an adult or like a established person. I was like, I'll never have that much money to pay for EPK. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't think about business at first. It's like it's all passion. You know what I'm saying? You're just like so blown away that anything costs anything for your passion. You know what I'm saying? So like I grew up around them, so like I knew I wasn't that good yet. You know what I'm saying? And so I just worked at it. You know what I'm saying? But them Twitter days, man, I would sit on that. I remember sitting on the couch in a place I didn't want to be at, and all day, every day, just down for 8-10 hours on that couch, recruiting people while working on stuff. You know what I'm saying? And like I had to get up every couple hours because I'm so stiff because I'm just sitting there working and I'm not letting up because I'm like, I got this vision. You know what I'm saying? And that's what really, like built me to the kind of like work ethic and stuff that I have now too, though. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
What do you think as a project manager, right? What do you think is the key to making a project successful in any regard? You know what I mean? If you could generalize an answer, because I know it's different with different projects.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. One, it's you got to understand what people are trying to accomplish and help them come up with a medium for that a lot of the times, because they want a rocket ship, but they got a shoebox DIY craft kit budget. You know what I'm saying? Right. So one is being super resourceful, super intentional, but you got to understand what the person is trying to do, and it's not always like the exact thing. They're like, I want this blasting off the building, but what they're really trying to say is they're trying to get a message across. So okay, I get your message, I get your vibe, and but your budget for a rocket ship is really this. We can still do this effectively, impactfully, exactly how you want it, and you can get it in the range that you want it. And then even if you had that extra money, you can use that to put in what is the next step, which is marketing and advertising. So, I think people get confused what branding and content is compared to marketing and advertising. You know what I'm saying? Like I do marketing for some people, but it's got to be, very specific. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's a very ongoing thing. You know what I'm saying? So, but what we do here mostly is like we help you brand it and then create the deliverables to take to marketing and advertising. Our stuff is so good that it's marketable. It's not marketing now. Now, when you see me going online and talk about Alex, I'm doing some like marketing, but I'm not doing no advertising. You know what I'm saying? I'm going on and say, hey, believe in this product, believe in this thing, right? But like, I'm not putting any money behind it. I'm not, when I'm on IG, right? Like, but those are all different things, and they get convoluted because you need kind of one to do the other. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, if you don't start right, you don't end right a lot of the time. So that's what I tell people. I can send you right now, you're an artist, right? You're like, hey, Will, I want to get on all these blogs. I want to do this. I want to get my outreach to public. Cool. I'm going to send you to a guy who's a professional. He's excellent. You know what I'm saying? I love these guys, right? I'm going to send you to him. I'm going to send you you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say, hey, this dude is doing this thing, They're going to say, all right, cool. What you got for me? Right. And you're going to be like, all right, bet. I'm working on an album. It's almost done. I'm trying to get prepared. Just things that artists typically do. All right, cool. But yeah, what do we got to what narrative what's your story? What are you doing to get that story out there? Then they're gonna send you back to me, and they're gonna say, hey, Illao, work with this and help him get these things done so that we can do what he wants to do. So I don't do that anymore.
Right.
I don't do that anymore because I've done that, and it's for me, and it makes me frustrated with the artist because I gotta go out to somebody I know is dead serious about their job and say, hey, and then put my reputation on the line and say, hey, this guy's serious. I like what he's doing. Can you help them? And they're from VA too, and those guys are gonna take me serious. You know what I'm saying? And then if they don't follow through, then what does that look like for me, right? And that's happened before, so I don't do that anymore. Let's take the steps the right way. Let's go through this process first, because when I do connect you with these guys, they're gonna be they're gonna take make you soar. You know what I'm saying? But you need something to give them, and it's not just music. This is not a just music thing anymore. You know, you have to have a brand behind you. You have to have some type of story and narrative behind you, because if not, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? I think that's important. You know what I'm saying? So, and I care about it. So y'all know me. Even when y'all drop stuff that I'm like, that's not up to par of what I think y'all can do. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you, but we're friends, so it's a different type of conversation. I can say that to y'all, but I care about that for people. There's a bunch of dope ass music out here, and it's not being represented the right way. It's not being put out the right way. It's not being followed up the right way. There's so many things that are just being missed. And I'm not saying that as an artist I hit all those things. That's my point. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah.
I've been in the rooms. I'm talking to the people right now, and they're like, "Hey, they're not doing these things." You know what I'm saying? And it's not. People are like, it's all about numbers. Part of it is, but don't you want it to be too? Don't you want to have some type of impact? You know what I'm saying? And have people who believe in you. So you don't want to do it for numbers, but numbers do come with impact a lot of time, right? So you want to do it for impact. So do it for that. Go out there and make stuff that's going to impact people, and have them go as hard for you as I do for Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Being dead serious. Don't you want that type of thing? That comes with the what they're talking about. It's not about necessarily the numbers. It's what the numbers should represent, which is impact, which is only made from people that you connect with. Why is connection important? Because it develops belief. What does belief develop? Trust, respect, which makes you buy into something that you believe has integrity. That's what it is. And it's not being explained properly. You know what I'm saying? Because it's they only want numbers. No, they don't. They want somebody who's going to go ride to hell with you, because that's how the fuck music is connected to people. You know what I'm saying? Who is your favorite musician right now? Of all time?
Kanye.
All right. Do you, even in all of this shit, are you still listening to Kanye?
Hell yeah.
Who's yours?
Same.
Do you still listen to Kanye? Even if you don't listen to his new shit, you still listen to his old shit, right? And you're gonna sit here and have a conversation to the day you die about how much his music did. And Kanye's in my Mount Rushmore too, right? I don't forget the times when I was riding my bike with a Discman in my pocket and listening to College Dropout and having to keep riding so I could listen to it again and again because it was so amazing. I get it. So it's but that wasn't just numbers. It was because he connected with us, right? He made me feel like I could rap about what I want to rap about. Right? You know what I'm saying? So, that's where I think we have to have real conversations, especially in hip hop. There's a lot of excuses being made and a lot of things that people know about that they ignore, and then they get fucked in it. You know what I'm saying? We know labels are predatory, do crazy things, but we keep signing to them.
You know what
I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is not the label's fault anymore.
Yeah,
it's not. Right. I'm telling you, as of the time that YouTube really came. I mean, I knew this back when the Locks went on the radio with Diddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I knew about this then. I had old heads in my see, that's why you don't do that. They didn't have no fucking real knowledge or insight, but they were right. But they were fucking right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's but I don't think that studios are useless, and I think that's the thing. Studios, labels are useless. They have infrastructure. They have a way of network. They have a network in the way of using it that is extremely impactful and can be almost used immediately if they really are behind you, right? Like they built all of the significance of what a blog or a website is, or even an influencer somebody is, based off of the value of what they're offering. You know what I'm saying? So they have all that locked down, and they have money. Cool. Let's use that and my ideas and my way of getting to my people and put those things together, and now we got something. You know what I'm saying? That's the part that needs to be removed from the labels. You don't need to create anymore, because it's different now, and I'll tell you why. In the 90s, what do we always talk about? How good the music was, right? That's because they were curating it. Dude, Jermaine Dupri and Babyface and Quincy and all of them, they're fucking amazing, and they curate. But that was a very different type of thing. We're not there anymore, so we gotta I think evolve with where we're at now. People are good creating their own thing and being with their fans. You know what I'm saying? Like Danny Brown just did an interview where I think it was, I don't want to misquote who it was. I think it was Master P though, but okay. I may be really wrong, so please don't. I think it was he said Master P. No, it was 50 Cent. He said 50 Cent. Okay. Basically, it was like, yo, you need to make hits. Yeah. You're making this weird rap shit. Like, stop doing it. Yeah. Would you consider Danny Brown's career pretty successful though, right? Like, I mean, he tours still.
He's always had a solid fan base.
Yeah, I mean, he can rap. Yeah. Like, you know, he can actually rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he has some big moments, and he comes from the blog era too, right? So there's like so many good things about his career. You know, so was 50 Cent wrong? Not necessarily, because it worked for him, right? But we're not there anymore. People want control. This is not a you curate me. I can come to you and ask you to help me, but this is not that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Is it better or worse? I think there's arguments for that. You know what I'm saying? We've got some amazing music, but do I think we get consistently as big and massive filled moments without it? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Because like, we're oversaturated. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember getting an album and it was special because you got it once a year, and it was and it lasted you. I mean, it's still lasting us. I mean, I'm still listening to that shit. Yeah. So, you know, but it's like the person who invented the light bulb too, right? The first light bulbs, I don't think it's still gone out.
No, it is.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, right. So they can last forever. They said, well, if every American, say there's 350 million Americans, you're gonna make $350 million if you sell them $1 piece, right? Then you're never gonna make another dollar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of I'm not saying they're doing it on purpose. That's what it feels like. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got like, because of streaming and because of the things, it's like, well, we got to do it a different way to make money. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's where the conflict comes with the creativity and the money. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. You know, I don't have a full-blown solution. If I give suggestions to artists, build yourself up. If you're going to sign anything, come to the table with leverage, meaning like you're already set. Hey, I'm good. Pour gasoline on this fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fire. You know what I'm saying? Like I got my brand established. I have fans. I got followers on social media. I'm selling merch. I'm getting booked for shows. You know, all of these things. You may not even be getting what you want out of it. May not even be making money.
Yeah, but it's showing.
It's showing a proof of concept that can be refined and scaled. And that's what you gotta understand. Have this tough conversation with people, man. They tell me what they want, and I say, well, you just want to make music. Yes. Okay. Well, then you don't want to be in the music industry. No, I do. They're different things, man. Like, making music, you can do whatever you want. You can do it however you want. If you want to be in the music industry, you have to color within the lines. You just don't have to color it. You can color it however you want, but you have to color within a certain type of framework. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Again, and I posted about this recently on Instagram, but I want to go a little bit deeper now that I can talk about it. All right. I'm gonna do something for you specifically, so it's like a personable conversation, because I think that's what AI is. It's very customizable. Okay. As a black man in America, do you feel like you started on an even keel?
No.
Okay, cool. And I agree, right? At this point in life, everybody that feels like that has a chance to contribute to something and make it their own. And that is what's so fucking critical. Fuck music. Real shit. Fuck music. AI is happening. They're spending trillions of dollars on this shit. And I don't mean US. I mean China. I mean Iran. I mean Saudi Arabia. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, the list fucking goes on. Like, Google, Meta, Elon. Like, Elon's whole mission is like, yo, all right, I wanted this like real safeguarded AI. They're not doing it. Then I got to make the best one. So you got these geniuses with people with money and influence. They're all in it. Like, Nvidia is a oh my God. Yeah. Like, so I want to talk about one thing that's really important. The war between AI will significantly change the history of humankind, because whoever gets it first, like, and I don't know what it is, I don't think anybody does, but when it gets it, it will put you so far ahead of the next person. You're just going to be unbalanced. So my point being is, like, at the very beginning, which is where we're at right now, you have to contribute to it. It has to learn from you. This is a chance for your voices not to be silent. And I don't mean just y'all, I mean everybody. You want something for you. You want to be at the grassroots of it. You want it to not exclude you. You want it to understand you as a person, as a culture, as a language, as a, whatever. Yeah. As an artist, you got to contribute. Or if you don't, and when it does take off, you're going to run the risk of being very, very far behind. So hold on.
So I'm a great point. It's a great point.
Because I'm going to bring it back to music, right? Mm-hmm. No, I don't like AI in creativity. And meaning, I don't want it to create things that are already great. Music is already great. I don't need it to be changed. Okay. It can accentuate things that will strengthen the people who are already doing great things, and hopefully elevate the people who aren't to get to a level that they are. And what I mean is, like, I don't care about Mariah Carey singing about farts. Like, that's not, I don't care. But could AI lead to efficiency and streamlining of music royalty collections and the consolidation of that, so that it's more transparent, quicker, and helps artists get their money? Yeah. I want that now. Create that, Timbaland. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I wanted to talk to him about. Like, yo, you create an artist because you don't want to deal with artists. How does that sound? It sounds crazy, right? But using an artist to create references for other artists, or AI artists to create references for other artists, I'm all for. Mm-hmm. Like, yo, right now you cannot sing, right? You can't sing. I can't sing. Can you sing? Nope. No, right? But you got songs in your head, don't you? Yep. You got songs in your head, don't you, right? Okay, cool. AI create a beat and put my Jasmine Sullivan voice on, right? I'm talking in very generic things, right? I need a beat like this. I want it to sound like this. I need Jasmine Sullivan's voice. I go sing the whole thing. I send it to Jasmine and say, hey, I wrote this song for you. This is how I see it. Now she has a fucking picture perfect, clear version, and you can hand her something that's gold, like right off the bat. And there's not as much back and forth about it. Now, obviously, you still want Jasmine to put her sauce on it. She's Jasmine. You're not Jasmine. You're like, hey, I'm giving you some shit to work with. You know what I'm saying? She might even change some of the lyrics, whatever. But there's a translation there that is so much more clear than me doing it how I would sing it on a beat that I might find on YouTube that kind of fits what I'm trying to do. Or, my homie does something, but he uses a sample, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, so my point being is, like, use it to strengthen what you're doing, not replace what you're doing. And in that case, we have to contribute, because, look, let's be real. We keep saying things in the culture like, yo, Black people invented all the music, right? Like the music genres, right? They invented all these things. They're not getting credit for it, right? We can tell them that. We can also develop it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all can go there right now, develop it, and have that sense of, like, of not only inclusion, but like ownership. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? That hasn't been carved out either. We can do it. You know what I'm saying? We can go over there right now and say, hey, yo, this is how it needs to be. We're cool with it. This is how we're going to use it, and da. We're not even including ourselves in the conversation because we're blowing it off. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's not a thing. It is a thing. Yeah. We got to go now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I mean that as everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to y'all specifically about things that we know are important to us, right? But this is a bigger issue for everybody. Yeah. Like, yo, artists don't want their art taken from AI, right? Let's establish those parameters, like how they can get inspiration and still do things that help us. You know what I'm saying? Like, but not, take away from the texture of a brushstroke. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, those things matter, man. And like, you might not see it at first, but you'll feel it later. You know what I'm saying? So again, I think this is, if we're talking about AI, it's not going away. It's happening. If you want to be part of it, you have to be part of it. And that starts by like actually doing the stuff that you want from it. And I'm not saying everybody wants the same things from it, but say that, do that, get it in there and train it so that you're included. And that, I think that's important. So that's my feelings on it.
Yeah, no, I think you brought up a really good point.
Yeah, one second, let me put the cat up.
I don't like to have others be the reason that I fail. Like, you'll never hear me say, hey, I didn't do this because somebody else fell through. Right. I might say, hey, they fell through, but I still got it done. Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So that I think like that's where we're at. You know what I'm saying? Like, overall, in every narrative possible in life right now, it seems like that's where we are. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yes, it's scary. Yes, it's different. But having all the things that like you've gone through in your life been like that, like where it's like, damn, if I buy this house, now I got debt. You know what I'm saying? I got a mortgage. Right. That's fucking scary. That's scarier than to me for right now than AI, because that shit will, like, it's fucking happening right now. You know, like I got the debt right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, it's scary, but God, don't you feel better? Yeah. Like, don't you feel it was scary? And I'm not gonna put your whole business, but you went through a process with the house that was not great. You know what I'm saying? And that was scary because there was your livelihood, your money, your living situation is all in jeopardy now, right? So, but you got through it, right? And look at it. It looks fucking fire. You know what I'm saying? And that was a step that you had to go through, and you did it. So I think it's the same thing. It's much higher stakes. I'm not saying it's not. This is one individual compared to the entire fate of the entire planet, maybe. But it's not working right now. Things aren't working right now. I'm open-minded to change because of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, as status quo, things aren't the way they need to be. You know what I'm saying? So let's figure out how to fix it. Yeah. And sometimes that is jumping off the cliff and seeing if you fly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah.
No, that's real.
But I'm being serious. It's like, all right, there's a wave of hyenas chasing you to the edge of a cliff right now. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Health insurance, the economy, COVID, the 10th strain of COVID, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Your fucking boss, you know what I'm saying? Like all of it, right? Like they're all fucking hyenas chasing you to an end of a cliff. At some point, are you going to get eaten alive by the shit, or are you just going to say, fuck it, I got to try something so I can get the fuck away from the situation? I think 9 out of 10 people are going to jump off that cliff, you know what I'm saying? So I'm jumping off cliffs, you know what I'm saying? And I found that I've flown pretty much every time. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm ready for this. I think musicians have to definitely prepare yourself. I'm not telling people not to be worried, not to be concerned. Voice them. Talk to it. Mm-hmm. Contribute to the conversations in public. And in general, this is across the aisle. Be open-minded to learning new things. Mm-hmm. Because we are in an era, or in a juncture in time where things that we didn't think were possible, things we don't even know the outcome, are happening. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely scary, but it's like a exhilarating scary. Mm-hmm. We might really be on the precipice of like just something, again, just something we don't know about. You know what I'm saying? How many times has that happened in your life? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's always made you feel like fucking amazing. Even those good things, those little good things that make you feel like the big things about to happen be sending you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
So
for real.
yeah.
That's what you do it for, bro. That's,
Nah, real shit.
That's all, like we were talking about for the past like month. Like
Small victories, just like yo.
It feels good. It feels like things are aligning and falling into place the way that they should, and they are because you're putting in the actions too. You know, that's a whole nother conversation what we're just talking about. But you put in the actions. A lot of people manifest and then just leave it to God, and God be looking down like.
No, that's it.
That, like, yo, you gotta bring it to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So for me, you know, that's what I see. I think that one should, you know, make y'all proud. You know what I'm saying? And then two, you know, reassert what y'all are doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, reaffirm what y'all are doing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you're seeing results from your actions. Or good, the results that you want from your actions. You know what I'm saying? Right. You might not see some results that you want, but that should make you feel like confident in your next step. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like 4 years ago to where I'm at now, like if I was in some of these rooms, I feel like I'd have imposter syndrome. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, oh, dude, do I fucking belong here? You know what I'm saying? Like now I'm like. The reason I'm here, they all asking me to be here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm here. I'm right where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly. But I just had this conversation on another podcast, and I have it with y'all real quick. I think we may have talked about it one time in person. But as you go through this journey, it's like peaks and valleys, right? So sometimes you're not even going to be able to see what the next thing is, or like what it's really like to be at that point unless you get there, because you're at a different point where you can't even see this perspective. You know what I'm saying? So y'all are gonna keep going through that, and so am I. You know what I'm saying? Where we're like, we think it's as good as it gets, or it's as bad as it gets, and we get through that trench, or we get to that peak, and we see the game in a whole nother light. We see it in a whole nother way. And for a long time, I saw it as me trying to get in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to get in the game. You know, I'm trying to get in the industry. And then I just realized, like, a couple of years ago, actually, all this shit is mine for the taking. I can take and do whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean that in, like, no gangster. I mean that in, like, the most, like, confident of ways. Like, I ain't never met an obstacle that I can't overcome. What the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've been on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like... you know, not specifically for you, but like, you know, people out there, like, this shit is also yours for the taking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta go do it. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna stop you?
It's a fact.
Besides you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it'd be you.
Yeah. Even when other people are successful, even when they're doing things you never believe, what the fuck is that stopping you from being successful?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dead ass. And that's how I've been for a long time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no man's success is going to do it. No man's failure is going to stop me from doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's on me, or, you know, and I'm just going to go all in until I can't. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I hit every goal I want to hit. It's just like, I don't also let it stop me if I don't. You know what I'm saying? We pivot. You know what I'm saying? We you know what I'm saying? We juke. We do all of that. You know what I'm saying? We spin, block, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I just want people out there to be on that same shit. Like, yo, go out there and get whatever the fuck you want to get. You know what I'm saying? You see people do it in every day, and you're like, man, I wish I could get it. Then why don't you?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw some people that got some things recently that I felt like, not that like I deserved over them, because I don't. They did the work and they did it. I didn't do the work, but I was like, damn, I kind of want that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can feel like that still, you know what I'm saying? And be also still be successful. Like, there's so many levels to success, and it's not always vertical, you know what I'm saying? It's left, right. Sometimes it's reaching down and helping people up, you know? There's a lot of different things, and it's also nothing wrong with, like, kind of backtracking to get your footing or get a new path built, you know what I'm saying? So, my whole point is just like, yo, I want to see people out here, like, getting it like they know they want it, you know, or they know they already have it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of shit, and that's the people I'm around because they push you to be that person. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how you gonna be around somebody great and you suck? You know? And I don't even just mean like, you know, like rap to rap. You know what I'm saying? But like,
just
like
as
yo,
a person.
yes.
Like you just trash, bro. Like, I don't wanna
you don't work. You're not grinding. You're not even trying. You know, Like you're complaining all the time. Like, yo, I just don't like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also a person like even when things are bad, I'm looking for the good because that's what it's for. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get so easily. I mean, dude, there's so many things. My shoes got a little scuff on. My dad's wrong. You know, like all types of shit. No, man. Like, all right, I still look good. I still got shoes on my feet. You know what I'm saying? Like those are important things. You know what I'm saying? So, that's also the energy I like to put into things. Yo, if somebody brings me an idea or a vision, that's what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, and I agree to do it. All right, let's turn this shit the fuck up. It also can lead to sometimes, obviously, button of heads, right? Because it's like, it's still yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I'm all in on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like it's mine. You know what I'm saying? So, but those are like good problems I have. Again, like where I love something so much, I'm willing to argue with you over it. Like, and I have. I was in Cali a couple of years ago. Actually, this is a funny story about like finding out you can do things. I'm in Cali. I booked a videographer to go out there with me. Right. This is like right when I started the company, like the actual company. We're gonna shoot a video for our artists out there. I get out there mad early because it's my friend Prop. So I'm going out there to chill with her before we shoot. It's like a Tuesday and we're shooting on Saturday, and I hit up the videographer and I'm like, yo, what's up, right? And they're like you know, blah blah blah, and I'm like, so you gonna be here? And they're like, oh, yo, I booked the flight for the wrong time, and I'm not gonna be there till next week. I'm like,
how the hell?
Yeah, I'm out here in Cali, and mind you, at this point, I don't have a camera with me. I have my iPhone, you know, and like a gimbal because I was gonna do B-roll. Right. I was gonna let that person do the videography, and I'm like, fuck. So and she needed a drone shot, so the videographer was also gonna bring a drone. And in Cali, you have to have specific drones if you don't have a business like license.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Actually, it's like that everywhere now, but. Yeah, you have to you have to have a drone pilot license if you're going to shoot anything for business nowadays.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, excuse me. I'm sorry. So, at the time, I had a business partner. I hit him up. I'm like, yo, find whatever fucking drone I can use for Cali and LA, and ship it to me ASAP. I downloaded this program in the iPhone that like brings out the true qualities of it. It's like it's called Filmic Pro. Super dope if anybody wants to, you know, needs to use it. And I learned how to do the three things: ISO, you know, f-stop, and shutter speed. Like, and kind of like because that was my videographer for the company at the time, but he was just editing at that time because he couldn't make it out there. So he's walking me through kind of how to do that. That fucking drone doesn't come till midnight on Friday. I don't know how the fuck Amazon is dropping shit off at midnight in the middle of LA, but at midnight. But so I have to learn how to fly the drone that night and then shoot the next day. Oh, wow. So we get the car. She's supposed to get Prop's supposed to get a car for the video at 8 a.m. They cancel the Turo.
Wow.
She finds another one. Thank God. You know, after scrambling, obviously super fucking stressful.
Right.
We get to that car. And it's filthy. I mean, like mud, like covered in mud, like in like a white Audi convertible.
Wow.
Like what? How does this even happen? You know what I'm saying? Like let alone it's like a pain in the fucking ass now. But like, how does this happen, right? So we gotta go get a car wash. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, we're going through all of this shit. So mind you, at this point, I don't have a camera. I'm just shooting everything with my gimbal. So we go to all these different spots and. One spot is like we're in Mulholland Drive. And I don't know if y'all know what it's like a super hilly spot.
Okay.
And it's like the streets are like this, and you're going down hills and up hills, and I'm in the backseat of the car with my and props on the door of the car, holding on to the window. You guys were going down this hill, and this other girl's driving, and I'm in the back seat, legs against the front seats, back against, and I'm just shooting this shit. And I'm telling you, bro, one bump, we're done. You know what I'm saying? So we go through, and we actually get this. I mean, we end up getting like a fire ass video. You know what I'm saying? But at that moment when I was done, we end up going. You know, Reputon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we meet Reputon and Sneeze in Hollywood, at a rooftop like spot. I ain't gonna tell them that's their business where they were, but and we're sitting up there smoking medical weed. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This is all a big deal because it's our first time all together in LA. You know what I'm saying? It's just like everything's lining up, right? Yeah. But we're sitting there and we're like, dog, we're doing this. I always dreamed that I'd be in LA, in Hollywood. You know, we went through Rodeo Drive, all these things as a rapper, and I'm fucking doing it. I'm just not doing it the way that I thought it would be. Like I thought I was gonna be Lil Wayne or Eminem or whatever. But I'm doing it, and I'm doing it myself. I funded all of it. Nobody else did that. I funded all that. You know what I'm saying? And in prop, not trying to but we did all that. You know what I'm saying? And there was a moment of realization when I was on the roof of like, yo, we made this happen, right? But if I had just been like, yo, this person didn't come, so we're done.
It. Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's the difference between life though. Like, do you fucking get up and figure it out, or do you just say, all right, the video's done? You know what I'm saying? I never start my company. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that was how we started everything for, like, trying to, say, like, officially do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's our first big project. We marketed it. You know, we got 20, 30,000 views. You know, like, we did all of it. You know what I'm saying? And we did it ourselves. And that's what I mean. Like, you can do it. What's stopping you?
Yeah.
You know, somebody didn't show up? That was what's stopping us? No.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Was the money stopping us? No, I put the money up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I still have that drone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still use it, and I've got my return on investment on it. Again, but if I was just, like, afraid to do it or just put off because of the whole thing, would we be here right now? Would we have met at Center? Would I have had Center? You know? Would I have... shit, do y'all want me to tell you about the shit I had to go through with the collective? You know what I'm saying? Like, which I have, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, what if I stopped that? Would y'all have ever been in the store? Would we have connected? You know,
it all means something, bro.
Even that's what I'm saying. The song that y'all just dropped is Super Fire with Mook. You know what I'm saying? Would we all been able to do that together? You know, would, you know, all these things that have happened, you know, like, and if we just quit when shit just fell, even when we weren't doing good at Center, and we like, damn, how the fuck did we get sales going and like, we figured it out, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just kept working towards it, you know what I'm saying? And when things weren't working, we were like, all right, it's not working. Like, let's go pivot and figure out something else. But nothing was like stopping us. We didn't sell any shirts today. I guess we got to close the whole store. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, so I just wish more people had that energy in them, you know what I'm saying? And that dog in them, just like, yo, who fucking cares? I'm doing this shit, you know what I'm saying? And just get it done. And that's where I get all of my, like, drive from. You know, I like being the dude that, like, pushed that shit across the finish line, the tush push, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, fuck the Eagles. But
you talk about, speaking of, right?
Yeah.
It's like supreme confidence. You mentioned jumping over cliffs earlier. You mentioned a lot of analogies about, you know, being confident and having a stance. Man, let's get into this Carter VI.
Let's go. Okay, yes. All right, let's fucking go. Let's
get into this Carter VI album.
What do you want to know from the go?
I obviously already know your take on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I do want to just kind of, you know, let's take the time to go through like some track breakdowns.
Okay, let's do it.
Well, let's start like this, right? Did you hear your album?
I heard it.
You heard all the album?
I heard everything except for like the last 4.
Okay. Which one of the best songs? 2 of the best songs might have been on the last 4.
I listened to that album for 3 days straight.
I've listened to it every day since it's come out. Yeah.
Now
that's insane.
Now, I didn't like it.
Okay.
But I listened to it for 3 days straight. Okay. And you're right. One of my favorite songs is actually Written History.
Yeah.
That's like one of the best songs on the album to me.
Yeah, it's the last song. Yeah.
That joint, Being Myself.
I like the Rari joint.
The Rari joint is fire.
I like the Rari joint.
Rari
I
is
mean,
cool.
obviously the hook is a little childish, but it's a kid. Yeah,
So-
but the
so-
verses are fire. The beats are nice.
There's definitely moments on the album for sure.
Yeah.
There's moments, and it's still.
So how
Wayne,
can you say you
and it's-
don't like it?
And it's still Wayne rapping. He's giving me bars. He's
Yeah.
definitely he's rapping.
Yeah.
On the substance end, there's a lot more things that I would rather him talk about. There's a lot more things that I would rather I would hear
him to talk about.
that I would hear. Yeah, absolutely. Just as a fan, like I want to hear, you know, something different on the substance level as opposed to just
like what?
talk about anything. Talk about isn't he independent now? Isn't Young Money he separated from Cash Money? Right?
Yeah.
Give me something about that. Talk about fatherhood. Give me like
He did talk about fatherhood.
talk about
He
your
talked
growth.
about fatherhood
talk
like 3 times on the
talk
track.
about your
On the
growth.
tracks.
Talk
He
about
put
your growth
2 of
as
his
an
songs
artist.
on there.
2 of whose songs?
2 of his songs, Lil Novi and the Cam.
And what are those songs about? What is Rari about?
Rari's a fun song.
Exactly.
I mean, but that
you
but
could
you're
do
saying,
that differently.
hold on.
But you didn't let me finish. You
Go
didn't
ahead.
let me finish.
Because this is
so-
contradictory.
No, because I need something more than just the typical Wayne. This is what I'm saying. Right?
What was all right?
This is what I'm saying.
All right, so
but you've been giving me pussy lines since 2012, bro. I like, give me something more. That's all I need, bro. Give me something more, and I love it because
Okay.
you're rapping, right?
Yeah.
But bro, give me more, bro. Like the Free Wayne album, substance wise, and Carter V, in my opinion, are some of one of his best substance based albums.
I would
right?
agree with that.
Substance based albums, right?
I
You're
would
talking
agree with
about
that, yeah.
life, relationships you're
Talk
going
about
through.
going to jail, all that, yeah.
You talking about, even though you mentioned you shooting yourself, but that was a near death experience. You're
Yeah.
talking about give me something growth wise as an artist.
So he gave that to you, but you still want him to keep talking about it?
Gave me what?
He talked about shooting himself. He's talked about being in
But
jail.
you have more to talk about. You're a 40-year-old rapper talking about.
That nigga 50, ain't it?
No,
he ain't.
he's 40. He's 40.
I thought Wayne.
I actually think he's 39.
I just feel like it could have been more, and I feel like it could have been a bit more cohesive, in my opinion.
All right,
I just ain't like it.
All right, that's fine. And I didn't expect, honestly, you're very like anti. So I'm not
anti.
Yeah, you are anti-establishment as hell.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm really not.
Yeah.
I'm really not though.
Yeah.
If it's good music, I like it. But it just out of what?
All right.
Out of 19 tracks, he has like 4.
Okay, 4. Okay, that you like, right?
that's
all right,
bad.
all right, cool.
You know
All
what I
right,
mean?
all right. So let's address a few things. I want to start with how you like digest the album, right? Today is just the way that masses that digest albums. It is not real. I don't believe half of it, and it's actually not good. It's like you're the way you're digesting it. Of course, you don't like music. Who the fuck listens to music like that? I gotta listen to it right now, make a decision right now. That's never how music's ever been done. So that part in general is just, to me, is like you listen to something once and that was all you did. Now, how many albums did you listen to once? They fucking sucked at first, or you didn't like them, and then you listen and you're like, wow, there's
that happened to me with this. And that happened to me with this. That's why I gave it some days.
And everybody I've actually sat down and listened with it said the same thing as you. I listened to it. I don't know what people are talking about online. So we'll go through it, right? The one thing I want to address though is the Rari thing, right? You're like, he's not talking about his family. Well, he did. He actually not only talked about his family, he talked about Nip's son as well.
He mentioned it was a bar about that. I love Nip just like my own.
I love Cameron. Yeah, and then he also talks about
elaborate on it though. Give me. I mean, why can't you?
That's one bar.
But okay, all right.
Like, bro, how dope? All right, give me an example.
yeah.
Right? How dope would it have been if, like, and of course, this is me as an artist. Whatever. Whatever. Whatever.
Yeah.
How dope would it have been to, like, him do a song with, like, Reginae, right? And she's like doing an interview with him, like daughter to father, like, yeah. So tell me about how your career did, when you did Carter III, or when you did.
Well, he did a song with Reginae on the Carter V.
Yeah, famous, but again, there's so much more to expound on. You being Lil Wayne, the GOAT. Like there's so many different ways he could have went.
Again, you're over here putting what you think on
I'm saying it to make a point though, right? I'm saying it to make a point.
But I'm saying
the status and where he's at, and not only his career, but as his life.
Yeah, he gets to do whatever he wants. That's his status.
He could also have given me more though. He could have also given me more substance.
But the thing is,
this
bro,
is Wayne in the studio just rapping.
We're not talking about an album artist here, where like they got 5 albums throughout their life and that's it. Wayne has thousands of songs.
Right.
He's talking about, he covers everything that you've talked about in thousands of different songs. I don't understand what this whole like I want him to rap about this. They do it to Drake. They did it to Kendrick with Mr. Morale. Like, and that was a fucking amazing album. Like, I don't care what I want. If that's the case, I'll make my album and I'll make it about Lil Wayne and his daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm saying is like, yo, you gotta meet artists where they're at. You're right. Lil Wayne is an independent artist. This is like his third independent, but really like the first one. I think he actually understands the business of it all, right? Mm-hmm. So we're looking at this, and it's the Carter VI, so that's valuable. All right, you go through the track list. The intro's fire, right? Mm-hmm. Bells sucks.
I actually like Bells. That was
the worst. I'll tell you right now. It's the only Lil Wayne song. If you put that shit on, I'm gonna turn it off.
That's crazy.
I hate that fucking
song.
You
like Bells?
I actually like that.
Yeah. Most people hate that song, and honestly, that's why the narrative went bad. His track listing on this, I agree with you. It sucks. It's not in the right order. But that song should never have made the track list at all. It should have just been kept far away. So I agree with you on that. But then you go through Flex Up. He does start addressing shit. He talks about his feelings and about how he's upset about how he's being treated in the industry. It's time for him to take off. He checks your box. He gets 2 songs on there with his sons. He doesn't have to talk about his sons. He's doing something with them. He's getting them paid. He's setting them up forever. That Rory song is a TikTok song. It's going to go big. He's going to make money. That is a better father to me than somebody saying, hey, I hung out with my son today. We did a really good thing. I really love my song. Show me you love your song.
Then he turned around and gave you a song. He gave you the Elephant joint where he rapping.
Yeah. Okay, two things. I agree. The beat is whatever. I guarantee you though, and I promise you this, you'll see that in a Broadway play, 1,000%. Because the dude who made it is the dude who created Hamilton.
Hamilton whack, bro. Come on, like
okay.
I'm not gonna say Hamilton's whack.
It might be whack to you. It's a fucking humongous, successful, gigantic play by a black creator.
1,000%. Shout out to bro.
Okay, hold on. Listen.
That doesn't make the song good though.
The raps are phenomenal. He raps all through that shit. The bars are crazy in that shit.
But again, you see what I'm saying?
Okay, cool. So you gotta understand. I'm not making an excuse for it. I don't like the beat either, right? But the thing is like, yo, if he gives you a beat that you kind of could expect on that, then you're like, well, he just does what I expect.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold
you can't win for nothing. So what I'm saying is like, yo, try it. There are times, yo, stick your neck out and see if you can evolve the game. The game is tired right now. If he goes over there and puts it on the same tracks that we've been hearing on Migos beats or whatever that everybody's always complaining about, he goes down there and does the Atlanta thing. He's too Atlanta. He goes over somewhere else. He does this. No, man. Let people experiment. If you don't like it, I get it. But I'm not over here telling Wayne what to rap on. I'm not just like, yo, people were trying to
need growth, bro.
There's what is not growth in it?
Some of these songs sound like they were just picked off the hard drive and thrown on that jump, bro. Like honestly,
I think he gave.
It doesn't sound like he went in there. It sounded like on every other Carter, he went in there to make the Carter. It sounded like on this.
I would have said that more so about the Carter V because the Carter V is like a compilation album.
The Carter V is fire.
But yeah, it is. But it is way more discombobulated. No, it's not. No, it's not, bro. It's not more cohesive than Carter VI. You're crazy. You're crazy, bro.
Yo, he goes from Peanuts to the Elephants, right? To barring niggas up, right?
He barred him up in Peanuts and Elephants.
To each his own, man. You know what I'm saying? Then he goes. Then he jumps.
All right, I'll play that song. I'll play that song on the dude who remade the beat. He did took the Peanuts beat away and put it on another beat. It's fire as fuck, right? Exactly. He's rapping all over it.
I wouldn't be mad if he would have because I love that the Days with Bono.
Yeah,
I love that record. I love the Days.
And guess what? It's an NBA Finals theme song.
For sure. If he would have gave me an album of that, even if he would have went completely commercial on his genre, like, you know what?
But that's the thing, though. The album is intentional. All of these things are landing places. They're going to things. They're not unintentional. They might sound like it because you don't know the direction a person is going. That song is already the NBA Finals theme song. You don't think that was planned? You think they think they heard it that day and was like, yo, this is the theme song now? No, that was planned, right? Okay, the Peanuts to Elephant thing. You don't think that's gonna land somewhere? the dude from I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it's good or bad. That is a subjective opinion.
But that's what we.
Is it intentional? I think it is. I think all the Loki's theme. He mentions Hulk in there. You don't think that's going to end up in a fucking Marvel movie? My point being, you have to understand how to listen to music from the right ear to understand where an artist is going. So you might be right as far as you don't want him to go here. I'm not saying you're wrong as far as your opinion about it. Saying he doesn't know where he's going is a stretch because all of that shit seems to be going places. It was it debuted number 2 overall. Mm-hmm. It was number 1 on Apple Music. The single with Big X is on the radio already. It's I think it's like in the top 10. Like, what is unintentional about it? Now again, if you don't like it and you're not a fan of it, I'm never gonna say you have to be a fan of this album, but to deny the unintentionality or the intentionality of it, or to deny the quality of it, that I'm gonna debate you on that because there's some amazing songs on there, and I can name 8 great songs right now off the top of my head that are great songs that are gonna keep living. And I will say there's some experimental shit on there. The Holiday joint, I think it was called. Yeah, I like it sometimes when I'm like, it's like just a vibey song. But if I'm listening to it, I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this song, right? So, but that's okay. You gotta let people experiment. Because what if that shit would have went off?
I agree with you with him, trying to do things, trying to push the envelope. I'm always for that. As a creative myself, I'm always 100% I'm with that. Yeah. I do agree. I mean, I feel like this too, right? A part of me feels like if it wasn't deemed or labeled as a Carter album, like if this was an I Am a Human Being, I feel like the reception would be a little. You know what I'm saying?
I can understand maybe that too, and I have looked at it from that angle. But I think he made it pretty clear when he dropped Carter V, like the Carter series is continuing to a different space, which is fine. Which is like, okay, Carter 1 through 4 is the era. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Carter 5 is like a compilation of that era, right? And maybe he takes us 6 through 10 or 9 or whatever is the next era, and then we get another one. I'm cool with that. But that's the thing. I'm just open-minded to where he's going to take us with it.
Right.
And I like the songs. And I think a lot of people who listen to the album, like Cotton Candy's a fucking banger. You know what I'm saying? With 2 Chainz, he's rapping all through that too, and it's like a fun song at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
That's doing about cocaine, ain't it?
Yeah.
You doing cocaine at 40 dimes?
Okay. So,
no.
So it's cool.
I'm not saying that that's an issue.
Okay, yeah, because I'm gonna say something, and they're gonna say, well, you're hating.
No,
we know there's people in VA that's been rapping about cocaine.
No, for sure, bro. They've been rapping about cocaine in rap. They've been rapping about drugs in general in rap. For 30 years. You dig what I'm saying? Right, exactly.
Cotton candy.
You know what I'm saying? Cotton candy. And you know what's crazy? Going back to your point, you know what I'm saying? I can see or hear that in a movie somewhere. I can hear that in a Hangover-esque movie.
I can see it in the club. I can see it going off in the club too. Like, the mad people are gonna be dancing, especially to that hook.
And his feet is gold, like the sugar bowl. I mean,
falling like the sugar bowl.
Hey, look, man. So if you could rate the album, right?
Yeah.
Out of 10, what are you giving it?
8.
I seen
That's not terrible, but I've seen lower numbers.
Yeah, I mean, all right.
No, Pitchfork gave it like a 2.9. They wilded out on it.
It was
like
a 2.9. And if you go look at a lot of these reviews, the same things are being just like repeated. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like almost verbatim. A lot of these things saying it, like they're, like this is what you don't want to happen to Andre 3K doesn't want to happen. Like how many times you've seen that article like all over the place? They're just circulating the same bullshit, for talking points, which is fine. Like that's how it is. And again, if people genuinely don't like it, they don't like it. We'll find out. You know what I'm saying? But if Wayne doesn't speak out about the Super Bowl, I guarantee the reception's not like this. And that's just where I'm gonna keep it at.
He had that Jay diss in there though.
You said what?
He had that Jay diss in there.
I don't think it was a diss.
No,
I think he really said what he felt. Like I feel like he said Jay called him and said he's seen him, and he felt like he doesn't see him.
Right.
Like I don't think that's a diss. Like now, if you've been like, yo, Jay's a bitch for this, like yeah, but he never said that. He said, yo, Jay said he's seen me, but I don't feel seen. Like I feel like that's fair, and I don't not understand the backlash for like us asking for real artists, and then when an artist says anything real to them, we get mad at them for it. You know what I'm saying? Because we're, oh, well, you don't understand the regular struggle, or these are rich people problems. There's no problems for people, man. You know what I'm saying? Paris Hilton's problems are her problems. You know what I'm saying? So, Barack Obama's problems are his problems. You know what I'm saying? I'm just making up random ass people from way all these spectrums. Everybody has their own problems, and like feeling like you want something so bad that you're about to speak, that you're willing to put your reputation on the line and speak about it. I think is courageous. And I'm not just talking about Wayne. I'm talking about people in general. I mean, we see it every day where people are like, they'll risk their jobs, they'll risk their livelihood to tell you the truth about how they feel. I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see that as a diss, but I feel like Jay-Z will. I feel like anytime you say anything that's not positive, it kind of looks like a diss to him. You know what I'm saying? So I hope he receives it in a sense of like, let me go reconnect with Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want more rap battles right now. I want more good music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We haven't had a lot of great music the last few years. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
That's a great segue to the next segment though. You want to get into this? Keep it or cancel it?
Yeah, yes sir.
All right, so I get to choose on songs.
So
whose songs?
No. We actually should do that, but we'll give you random topics, and you decide whether you keep it or cancel.
I like that.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of use this as a way to kind of wild out on you. So.
All right, yeah.
A couple of these are very controversial. Okay.
It's very controversial.
All right. Lil Wayne. In 2025.
You said what?
I said in 2025.
Oh, keep it. Give me more. Yeah.
White rappers.
Hold on. When I say keep it, like I'm keeping it, right? And then cancel it means I fuck it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Got you. Okay. White rappers.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
You can keep them.
Keep them.
Yeah.
How you feel about?
I mean, cancel them.
Cancel.
Yeah, cancel them.
Okay.
I'm good on it.
How you feel about that C dude? See something? The UK guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. See, don't.
Oh, Central C.
Yeah, Central C. I mean, he's cool, but don't ask me about if it's not American rap for real. Like American style rap.
Yo, see, I thought I was the only one that felt like, but I can't get into the UK drill.
I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. It's just not for my ears. You know what I'm saying? Ask somebody who wants that. Cancel it. Cancel anybody that's not rapping like rap is done. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no disrespect to whatever,
I mean, they rapping,
but rap in an American voice. Give me an American tone. I don't know. It's just something about it that just doesn't like.
It don't feel authentic.
It doesn't. It doesn't feel like it vibrates with the beat right. You know what I'm saying? It's like separate things. You know, and it's not, again.
Respectfully, we just.
Or disrespectfully. I mean, like.
Disrespectfully.
Like if you take that as disrespect, then like.
Yeah, no, it's all preference. Exactly.
It's preference, bro.
I don't want to be like tiptoeing lines. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like it.
But I don't want it to come off like fuck UK drill.
No, I'm just saying people like it. Yo,
there's
some. It's out there for somebody.
No,
people
right,
are fucking
right.
with it. You know what I'm saying? Just not me.
Yeah.
Radio.
Like radio stations.
Yeah.
Keep it.
Keep it.
Yeah. People don't know it's still like the #1 form of advertisement.
Is it really?
Yeah.
How?
There's still a big. Group of people that still use it. It's not like it's out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, but in like the older generation use it a lot too.
Yeah. Okay. Marriage.
Yeah, keep it. I love my wife.
Yeah.
So big.
Shout out. Yeah.
That's right.
We just finished 1 year of marriage and 5 years together.
Hey,
congrats,
man. Congrats. Target. Have you heard like the?
No, cancel it because I'm so sick of my wife buying shit from there.
Oh,
cancel that shit. Cancel Amazon. Cancel fucking what's that? Lululemon. Cancel all of that shit, bro. Cancel Facebook Marketplace. Like, cancel all of that shit, bro.
What's going on with Target though?
Oh, so like they were banning Target for the
DEI shit.
Yeah, they were taking away DEI.
I'm gonna be real. That directive is coming from the top up. They didn't do it before then. Like that shit's so convoluted. I'm not holding a company responsible for that, where they might be in some like political purgatory if they don't agree with something. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? There's people. My sister, like for real, my sister's disabled. She's been working at Target since she was 18. Oh wow. She's like 37 now. Yeah. I fuck with Target. They're never like I'm joking when I say cancel it because I'm just like my wife spends a lot of money there, but like to me, they've always been good to people. You know what I'm saying? And they've adjusted through the times. You know what I'm saying? And did more. Like if they're feeling like they're gonna like get hurt because they don't do something like a political person wants them to do, that's a hard thing to put on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many people they're responsible for. You know what I'm saying? Like so, but it sucks. You know what I'm saying? Either way, because it makes it just looks ugly. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. You know what I'm saying? So it's a tough thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's like an easy thing. Like they did with the president of the United States, who runs the world, is like leaning on them to do. I'm sure they did feel pressure. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's scary. Like that, we talk about scary things. That's probably a fucking scary thing. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't cancel somebody for something like that. Now, if they was out here like, we don't fuck with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Or like that, then that's different. You know what I'm saying?
So wait, are you keeping it or you?
I'm canceling because my wife spends more dollars, I'm gonna lose my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, Amazon too. You know?
I'm fucking weird.
Cancel all of them motherfuckers.
Diddy.
We can't do that.
Cancel him, man.
Cancel Diddy?
Cancel Diddy, bro. Damn. Even if all of it's not true, it's no way in the world none of it's not true.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Fuck this dude. Get him out of here. And plus, the really thing that rubbed me wrong finally about Diddy, because let me be real, I was Bad Boy Records to the death back in the day. Like, where I would wear black and white during the Bad Boy, we invented the remix era. Do y'all remember that?
Yeah.
I would wear black and white during that time. I thought, like, I love what he's done with music. Let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? I love what he's done with the entertainment and the culture of it. But we saw him beat Cassie up, bro. Like, and we know he did XYZ and XYZ and XYZ. He may not have done all this shit. I don't think he did all of this stuff.
But he done enough to be labeled as a fucked up motherfucker. Or a wild dude.
And then look,
you know what I'm saying?
Before, fuck all this other shit. Like, just as us as in the music industry and musicians and people who care about musicians, look at his track record and how he treats musicians. That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? So, cancel him. I've been saying cancel him. You know what I'm saying? Like, get him out of here. Now, again, I don't think he did all the shit that he's accused of. Like, not on no, like, defending, dismissing victims. There's a lot of money grabs going right now because he's vulnerable because we're seeing 100%. All the fucked up shit he did do. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I don't think 100% of it's true. But yeah, cancel him. Just get him out of here. The negativity surrounding it in general is just not what we need right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need people who are going to uplift other people. You know, so fuck Diddy.
Weak.
Damn, not fuck Diddy.
Yeah.
All right, my last one, Hooters. Keep it or cancel it?
I've been to maybe Hooters twice in my life.
Yeah.
You can cancel that shit.
Cancel it.
I'm fucking weak.
The idea of Hooters, though, keep that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the energy of Hooters, for sure, we need to keep that alive. You know what I'm saying? Celebrate that. Put that, in a museum. You know what I'm saying? But, like, this, it's just like, is that trashy stuff, like, still hot? And
is it trashy?
Yeah, it's a little trashy, man. Yeah. They need to upgrade.
They got, they covered. Right?
Yeah, no.
No?
Cancel, yeah. Send them to the incinerator.
Yeah, man. I mean, what's crazy? I've only ever been to Hooters like 3 times, bro.
Me too. And every time it's just been like, all right. I could see why it would have been dope back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
see, but I can understand too, though, like the trashy narrative, because like you get there, right? And of course, just the women or whatever. You get your food, but then it's like you look over in the corner and you see like a creep motherfucker. He just sitting there jumping. You can tell.
He knows all the fucking waitresses by name.
Yeah, baby, take this.
Yeah. And
you know what I'm saying?
And like, they deal with it, but they don't like it.
Right.
That's
and you almost feel like you're like, why am I here?
Right.
And then when you sit in the seats, you're like, you see him, and you're like, okay, he sat here sometime.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And 10 other motherfuckers like him sat here at some point too. So it's like, yeah.
And after a while, you're like, damn, she probably thinks of me like this motherfucker. Like,
and then if you say anything about it, the obvious thing in the room, then you're the creep. Like, yeah.
100%,
So yeah, it's just a
100%,
setup. No, I'm good. And just that's just not my vibe anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you can cancel them. Hooters. I haven't thought about Hooters in so long. You know what I'm saying?
It's never been a go-to place. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even. Is it one still around? It's one in the West End.
Yeah. There's one on Broad Street.
There's one I think in Chester too.
It was over. It's over by Cities in Broad Street. Yeah.
But yeah, man. We're gonna go ahead and close this joint out, man. Anything you want the people to know before you get out of here? What you got coming up? What's next for OG Illao?
Yeah, man. We got a bunch of new music coming with Alexander Mack. Please,
shout out Mack.
And can I just say something about him real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So we didn't spend a lot of time talking with him because we was talking shit. But this cat is really, really talented. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For me, I only invest in artists I feel like can perform first. Like if they can't perform, like I don't really spend a lot of like time with them because there's just something about that I feel like makes you just like different, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like if you can do that, you can kind of kill everything else if you want to, right? So just seeing him in live situations with his keyboard sometimes, like how instantly the room changes when somebody does, and it's not just him, I'm not trying to like just hype him solely up, but like
glazing, bro.
That like touch to it is just so cool, like because we've been in situations like that we probably shouldn't have been at that show, but it's just changed the whole atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Like you think it's gonna be one way because of who's there, and then they see him and they're also thinking, oh, this is gonna be something. Because Alex dresses fly. He's different. He's unique, and so all of these elements. And as soon as he touched that keyboard, boy, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody's just locked in. You know what I'm saying? Because he magic with it, and he's been doing it since he was a kid, and you can tell it's not all about like the records much as it is. It's just about being
his pure talent.
Fluent in music. You know what I'm saying? So that experience has been really cool. Cool. And he does rap still. He's a multi-dimensional artist. So he has an album coming out that we're working on right now. It's more of a dance album. He's still rapping on some of them, singing, keys. He produces all of it. He's produced all of his own music besides maybe like 2 songs. He has a rap album that will follow that like probably next year. Okay. So that's stuff that we're getting up. But the big thing is he's gonna be performing at Richmond Jazz and Music Festival in August. He's on there with like T.I., Masego, Money Long, a bunch of jazz legends that I'm not as versed in yet. Yeah. So I'm super excited for him. Super excited to see T.I. as well. That's gonna be cool. I haven't seen T.I. live yet, and he's one of my favorite rappers of all time. But just super excited for Alex, because I will say this: out of a lot of artists I've worked with, bro, I've never found one that's like genuinely more appreciative. You know what I'm saying? He comes from Blacksburg and like the country and like even kind of being in the city life excites him still. You know what I'm saying? Like. It's different for him, because don't get me wrong, he's lived in DC and all these other areas as well, but like you can kind of see when those country folks get into the fast-paced life a little bit more. It's like a different type of like energy behind it. So for me, it's cool because I am not jaded, but I'm weathered from the music industry. I don't always get excited sometimes about the things I still should get excited about. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm like, there's a bigger play here. I got to keep working, and I'm the manager. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's cool to kind of see it through his eyes and feel real emotions about things he's succeeding in and accomplishing. You don't always get to see that. Not like that artists are entitled, but again, you're in here too long. It can make you numb to certain things, and even the good things, not just the bad things. You know what I'm saying? So cool to be refreshed like that. You know what I'm saying? And be like, all right, somebody's excited about music again. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. So, and again, people are getting behind him, like behind the scenes. He's getting more fans, and anybody here can follow him at Easy Mac, at Easy Alex Mac. At Easy Alex Mack on Instagram and TikTok, all of that. But again, man, it's just been a good experience, and it's different. I've written R&B songs and stuff before. I'm in a different space though. Like Alex is, he's doing jazzy stuff, and for me, I'm learning. I haven't done something quite like this yet. You know what I'm saying? I've been mostly deep into the hip hop shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is cool. It's refreshing and again exciting. You know what I'm saying? So. Make sure y'all follow him and come check us out, or come check him out at Richmond Jazz and Music Festival in August.
Dope. Yeah, awesome, man. But I appreciate you stopping through, man.
Thank y'all for having me, man. It's been a long time.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. So,
Look, man, this concludes another episode of the Don't Mind Me podcast. Appreciate y'all stopping through. Again, it's your boy Fresh, your boy Bobby B. Tap in next time, man. Sign off.
Carter VI.
Oh God.
This motherfucker.